It is Friday, March 28th. Time for the Friday Evening Follies. Greetings, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. I hope your Friday is shaping up to be a wonderful prelude to the weekend. Paul Sinopiatis, aka NGRU Storm, back for more 7 Days to Die. It is the Friday Evening Follies. Yes, it is. Let's get into the game and start having some fun. So, like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing great. I got a phone call today, and I have a job. I am very, very happy about it. And the way things are looking, this could be a massive, massive opportunity for me with, room for potential growth, not only in company, but growth in pay, growth in benefits. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but I'm attuned to it and I'm ready for it. I've been looking for a company for a while now that I could, you know, be able to grow with, something that was upwardly mobile. And it seems like most of the jobs that I've gotten into here in the state of Louisiana have just been basically dead end jobs, all based on who you know and who you blow. And you know what? I don't know a lot of people, and I sure as hell ain't gonna blow nobody. So, you know the story. It ain't about ass kissing. I come to work, I do my job, and if the merit that I bring to the job, if the value that I bring to the company isn't enough, then something's wrong. But I think this new employer is going to provide me both a chance to show my worth, show the value that I'm going to bring to the company, as well as be promoted based on merit. So yeah, that's what I've been looking for. So I got the phone call today. I was, worried through the week that, maybe they had forgotten about me, but, it was like I had thought. I thought the dude, maybe he just got real busy with what he had going on and all of that, and I was right. So yeah. All right, so day 77 was our last seventh day. So add 4 to that. So day 84, that's going to be our next big one. So hey, welcome back to the homestead here up on top of the working stiff tools in this little desert town. Got our forge currently running for absolutely no reason at all. Let me turn it on. Do I have anything in the mail? Oh, hang on. No, the mailbox empty. I don't have anything in the mailbox, but it is like 6:45 in the afternoon. Looks like it's a pretty day. I mean, we still have the winds coming in and kicking up a little bit of dust over this, quiet, sleepy little desert town. It's all good. I'm not going to complain. I mean, we've got the skate park over there. We've got a water tower there, right over there, that you can't see because of the dust storm. We got a big hotel. Got a little garage right there. Got our prison over here. That's where we keep all the freaks. And then over off in that direction, there's more stuff. In fact, I discovered that I have more than one water source in town. So I am very, very happy about that. We have a good stock of chrysanthemum growing here, makings for the good, the yummy, the wrong button 3 times in a row, red tea. Yes, indeed, the good stuff. Stamina, hydration, and wellness, all that. And then we up on the top of the roof, after we had built some supports inside, we were able to create a roof garden. Yes, indeed. And look at here. Oh, I fell off. My footing wasn't the best. Oh no. But yeah, we've got tons of corn growing here. Look at all of these potatoes ready to harvest. Oh man, we got the good stuff going on. Yes, indeed. You know what? I should really get all of this harvested up. Okay, I know these are rows of 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 times 13 is going to be 78, I think. So we've got to get up here and get the corn harvested at some point. Go on ahead and get the chrysanthemums harvested. So at least, we'll have a growing stock of it. Um, Last time I came back from the big run out through the area, I had gone and found another town. In fact, we can do the map right quick and we can take a look at what's been discovered. So this is where I'm at right now, and I'm very close to the edge of the map. That's the red you see down there is the radiation zone. So over to the west of us, we have a trader, and I got on that road and I said, let's follow it around. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more. And it took us through some kind of like a barren area. Then we went through this burnt area and then on up through here. We hit another burnt area. Now there was a fork in the road here, but I decided to go to the right, and all of that brought us back around to the Green City area that I had previously discovered. So I'm just kind of curious a couple of things. One, where does this road go? The one that comes off of the southwest side of the city. In addition to, I'm curious where this road leads. Now, after I realized that I had gotten back into the same Greentown area that I had already discovered, I said, "Screw it, let's take the road and let's head out to the northeast." Once again, took a right turn at the Y and came over and found another small city area. Very nearly died of hypothermia here because I very foolishly did not take my leather duster with me to kind of keep warm in the cold weather. So, I mean, it's not like you can carry a campfire burning with you at all times. So, had I had that leather duster, I think I probably would have been okay. But I got to a point going after a drop up there, uh, which is off in this direction that you see where I kind of ran. Uh, I don't even think I mean, I'd probably have to go back up there and head that direction to find it. But stage two hypothermia, I mean, I had to build a small campfire, get warm, and then make it back to the city. So after that, I'm like, man, I have got to get home. It was getting late. So I said, you know what? Screw this. Let me get on the mini bike and go cross country. So right here where you see this little cross kind of thing, this is actually a church with a graveyard, and you can always go to the graveyard with a shovel. You can dig up the graves. Sacrilegious, I know, but hey, there's stuff in the ground, and that'll help. So I just kind of did a cross country here, and went to decided just, hey, I got to get back to town. And lo and behold, I made it back to town and realized that part of that road that comes off of the northeast corner of the town actually leads back up someplace. So we still have a good bit more exploring that we can do without a doubt. So here we be. It is almost 9:30. Of course, that's when the sun sets and the zombies can run. There's my little sand pit over there where I've been digging up sand. I need to like go clean out that car, just at least just disassemble it for the parts and everything else. So yeah, buddy. And there's some good stuff over there at the prison that I could go get. Right there under or just above the crosshairs that you see on the screen. That's a light, like a spotlight, and there's two of them there. If you have a wrench, you can go over and you can disassemble them and bring them back to your homestead and do that. Whatever you want to do with them. Put them up on the corners and all that kind of nonsense. But this is home for right now. A lot of times in game, a lot of people don't think, they don't think to, build on the top of a POI. They try to make their own base. And the bad thing about it is that in trying to make your own base, you end up having to accumulate a lot of good resources. So, I mean, you can build a base out of wood. You can, put up spike traps and log traps and all of that kind of nonsense. But the problem with it is zombies will eventually break through that. They will get to you. And as I have told you in previous episodes, zombies love gooch. Now your question is, what the hell's gooch, Storm? Gooch. Some people call it taint. I call it gooch. Zombies are gooch connoisseurs. They can smell your gooch, whether it's washed or unwashed, from miles away. And especially on a zombie horde night, when they come in for the rave, if your gooch is on the ground, your gooch is cooked. You're done. They will do their best to kill you as quickly as freaking possible. So, yeah, just kind of stay safe. So, this is one of the POIs that I have previously built on when I used to stream on Twitch. I had one place on the top of a crack-a-book. I redid the sign. The sign was then Crack-a-Ho. I've lived up on top of one of the Pass and Gas stations. Changed that sign up. There's no more gas there, so I called it the Piss and Pass. And eventually, I am going to change the Working Stiff tool sign to say Working My Stiff. Yes, I know, that's like terrible, twisted sense of humor, but that is just how I roll. So, as you can see, I have iron bars all the way around the house. This is an amazing idea for you, for those of you who've never built up on the top of a POI. This provides you a great look down, shoot down area that will protect you also. As you get deeper into the game, those little spider monkey zombies looks like a little boy that crawls on all four limbs, not hands and knees, literally hands and feet on all four limbs. Looks like a little twisted, mutated spider zombie thing. These will keep the spider monkeys from crawling up on the top of your house. It provides a block that you can, like I said, look down, shoot down, and take care of the spider monkeys. But you got to put them all the way around the house. This takes a lot of resources. I mean, you've got to build yourself a furnace. You've got to find the stuff to build a furnace. You got to build one. And then you've got to worry about the heat bloom that the furnace is going to produce, simply because the heat bloom draws a zombie type called a screamer. She'll come in, attracted to the heat bloom, and she will, if she sees you, she will scream and she will bring in another horde. Now, one of the things I probably should do right here, where you can see the opening and my ladder, I ought to put some kind of a door thing right there, but I haven't done it yet, because usually if a horde night comes up, what I will try to do is stand away from that area, and the zombies, since you are hunted, they know where you are, they're going to congregate directly below you, allowing for some killer headshots with a crossbow. And as you can see, when it comes to weaponry and that kind of stuff, I'm still, I consider myself a primitive, a traditionalist. I carry a spiked club with me. I carry a blunderbuss for very close encounters. And then I use a crossbow. And you know what? I need to go build another crossbow right quick. So let me get inside and we'll get some things going. Also, I need to build myself a concrete mixer, because now I have the stuff I need to do it. So I know for a fact, let's get over here to resources. I need to build, let me see, 20 forged iron if I'm not mistaken. Give me a minute. Let's spin this up. There we go, 20. Let's go on ahead and craft that. It'll get cooking. And I need to come over here to my tool bench, and I want to also get my cement mixer built. So I'm just going to type mixer into the search bar. Come on. There we go, cement mixer. I need an additional 25 forged iron. So let me go over here to the forge, and we are going to put in another order for forged iron, and this time we're going to build 5 more. So let me get over here to the arrow. 24, one more. Come on, fingers, work, damn it. Getting old sucks. Alright, there's my second order for that. Perfect. So there are a couple of things that I am still looking for that I would dearly love to find. One, I need to find the caliper that goes in here, and I need to find the sniper rifle schematic. The hunting rifle, which I have one and in good condition, it's a good weapon, but it just doesn't seem to work quite as well as the sniper rifle does. Also, I'm thinking about trying to find an AK-47. I do know how to build them. I found the skill book early on. So as I find AK parts, I may try to save those instead of continually selling them to the trader over there, and I can actually put one together. Alright, let's see. I know I've got some stuff for the trader here. What do we got? We've got a few things that we can take to the trader. We could go on ahead and fill that up a little bit more. But another one of the things that I really want to do, I don't even see the flags. That's bad. Oh, that's not good. I had a bunch of drops. Okay, so evidently, maybe tomorrow, at some point when the plane comes by and drops another one, maybe all of those drops that are out there that I haven't picked up yet will appear. That's really wild, because I thought I had some drops out here towards the edge of the town, but I'm not even seeing them anymore, which is really kind of poopy. That means there's a ton of drops out there that, unless I just accidentally run into them, I'm not going to spot them. Oh, let's see. What else? Other things that I need to try to get together. Let's see if this forged iron is done yet. Okay, we've got 45. Let's turn this off. Okay, so I need, out of my spare chest here, I need leather, I need glue, and I need duct tape. And this will allow me to start crafting a new crossbow. Alright, under weapons here, let's go. Crossbow! There we go. We need to make one of these. What am I missing? Oh, damn it, wood. Of course. I always have to forget something. And it's a lot of it is because I'm not carrying a lot of wood on me anymore. That's what she said. Ha ha. No. Okay. And now, and here's the other thing. Look at this shit. Abba. Just call me Toofa. I'm so Toofa. Alright, now we can build a damn crossbow. Alright, so the crossbow's cooking. Now, while the crossbow is cooking, let's do this again. I'm going to search for mixer, and we're going to get the things that we need to create the cement mixer. So I'm going to need springs, a small engine, and mechanical parts. And I have all of that stuff over here. So, spring. Come here. Small engine. Parts of the mechanical. I had to kick the Tin Man's ass for that shit, right? Alright. Mixer. And see, well, hang on. I can just do the swap. And then I can do this. You think it would be under, like, resources or tools or something like that. But the crazy thing about it is I've never been able to spot the cement mixer without actually typing it in. So you see right there under tools, it's not there. Let's look under resources and let's see if we can spot it here. Nope. So you basically have to type in mixer. Alright, we can do it. Mixer. There we go. Now we do have all the parts for a cement mixer as far as I know. Everything's looking good. Let's go on ahead and get it crafting. Alright, so we've crafted a 352 crossbow. That's nice. I'm happy with that. Alright, and we're going to drop off the leather, the glue, the duct tape, the springs, and the mechanical parts. And what I can do right quick is just do the shuffle just to make sure everything goes back into place where it needs to go. We're solid on gasoline. We ain't got to worry about gasoline for a while. I've got a couple of batteries there. I think what I'm going to do is save those until I need a better battery for the bike. Let's see. This thing ought to be done here pretty quick. Hey, I need to drop off. What? What? How did I end up with an additional 10? That's really wild. Alright, well, we can always save that stuff without a doubt. Okay, wood. Oh, damn, I've got a lot of forged iron. I didn't know I had that much forged iron. Son of a gun. Alright, so now that we have the cement mixer, and of course all of my frickin' drops have disappeared, and we still have time before the day 84 Horde night, I think what I'm going to do is, let me grab my other pickaxe. We're going to drop our new crossbow off here in the gun box. And of course there's some work I need to do to kind of clear this out. I'm going to go harvest some stone today. Definitely going to be in need of that, because from this point on, instead of repairing stuff with cobblestone and cobblestone frames, we're going to be making concrete blocks that are reinforced by rebar. Alright, there's the cement mixer. Okay, let's bring the hunting knife into the backpack, not into the combine. We'll just put it here in the backpack, and we'll bring the cement mixer down. Let's put the cement mixer in the tool belt, and then we're going to go outside, and we're going to place this booger. And I think that's a good spot for it right there. So now we have a cement mixer. We can make cement. And I think that you've got to have buckets to do cement, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure you do. Now, granted, guys, I haven't played this in forever and a day. So, let me see. Okay, so you don't make a bucket there. Didn't I see it under resources here or tools? Bucket. What do you need to make a bucket? 7 forged iron. Empty bucket can be used to fill up and transport water, but I'm pretty sure that you need it for cement as well, if I'm not mistaken. Now, under building here, let's take a look. And I'm wondering if there is any... See, there's a cobblestone frame. Okay, concrete. You know, this is just a little weird. I used to play this game so often, and now I'm finding that some of the stuff that I used to know that I was just so solid on, it's all just kind of disappeared on me. Okay, now hang on a second. Let me check this. Let's just go and we're going to type in rebar. And I don't get anything. That's strange. Okay, under building again. Okay, here, let's try this. Let's just type concrete into the search bar and let's see what it's going to give us. Okay, half blocks, arrow slits, concrete block. Good protection, weight of building, a lot of blah, blah, blah. Allowing you to craft many shapes as you go, can be upgraded. So I'm wondering if you have the metal on you at that point, you can then upgrade it from there. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Now, what is this? Concrete trim 2 block. Interesting. So you've got to have 10 concrete to be able to do that. So another thing that I have got to get going is stone. I have got to get a metric shit ton of stone cooking. So you know what? I've got 6 grand stone right here. We're going to grab that booger and into the forge you go, buddy. Actually, I'm just going to go this route with it. I'm going to drop in both stacks. Now, this is going to take a metric shit ton of time to cook down, but in the meantime, we will go out and collect some stone, and in collecting stone, we're also going to collect ourselves some, let me close this door just in case. Last thing I want is a spider monkey getting in there and tearing my shit up. Alright, so let's go out and do some stone searching right quick. And this is just like local to the town area. And I should be able to find that on the map. So let's map out, let's zoom in, and we'll begin to look around and see if we can find some of those large stones. Now, if I can't find them here, I can always go across the desert and find some. But it's like I feel like I remember. I mean, okay, there we've got some big rocks out there. Let's go knock those 2 down. I see lots of rocks out there that we can knock down. Now, I prefer when I go out and I harvest stone. I mean, this is the preferred harvest for stone right here. These small rocks. You get a good bit of small stone with it, in addition to getting a good bit of raw iron that you need. Iron. Everybody needs some iron. Alright, we're just going to go on ahead and just go through as much of this stuff as we can during the day today. This way we can stock up. We'll have a good bit of stone, in addition to a good bit of raw iron. And who knows, we may actually find a bird nest or 2, something along those lines. But my focus today is going to be stone, so that I can begin to replenish that 12K of stone that I just stuck in the forge. Also, with this white stone, of course, we've talked about this before, but for those of you who are new viewers here, white stone, and this is what I call this, it also gives you nitrate powder. Sometimes it will give you lead. Sometimes it will give you coal. So let's see what we've got so far. So with those rocks, we've got, in fact, let's get this put right back down here, and we will start stacking this stuff up. And we'll put the lead back here. We'll drop the stone here. We'll leave the iron up here. We'll bring the coal down here. Oh, pardon my French. And some good nitrate powder there. Alright, so that leaves us kind of room to grow with. Alright, so we'll just keep looking around and just running around in our basic town area here. And every time we see either a white stone or some of the larger stone, we can take that stuff down. And they always, whenever you pull a stone up out of the ground, it always leaves that divot there. I don't believe that stone respawns. See, I pulled some stone from right there. You can see it, either that or a car. And I'm just going to continue to... Ouch, I hit a knee biter cactus. No fun. They will poke you in the leg and make you bleed. Alright, so we've got some more stone here. Now, yeah, there is small stone on the ground that you can pick up, which is very, very cool, but it doesn't give you some of the other things that you need. So like that right there, you can pick that up, but you don't get any raw iron. You don't get any nitrate powder or any of the other fun stuff. So let's just kind of keep running through here, and we'll see. I see some stone over there on the other side of the road. Let's go nail that. And that looks like a big old rock. I could be wrong. It may be actually a small white stone. Yeah, it's just white stone. That's cool. Now the areas that you can really find this stuff in is in the green areas. There's lots of this in the green areas, and they tend to grow on piles of clay, and clay is another resource that you really need for your forge. Alright, I see another stone up there. Let's go grab it. There we go. Take this booger down. Oh, good morning, Nursey. Hello, Miss Cleavage. Bring the boobies to me. Bring me your boobies. I like your boobies. She didn't even bring me a damn sandwich. What the hell? That ain't gonna help me mine stone. Damn crossbow. Okay. Alright, so looking around. Ah, there's another one. Let's go nail that one. That's what she said. Alright. Stone is cooking off. Give me this. There we go. Alright, so I mean, the bad thing about it is out here in the desert areas, it's just not as plentiful. I saw some over there on the hillside. I may run over there. The one thing I really need to do is just kind of keep my eye on the time. And we're still doing good. It's 9:14 in the morning game time, so. Alright, I saw some over here. Let's grab it. And I see some over there on the hillside too. Okay, I'm not really seeing it off that direction. But over there on that hillside, looks like there's a good little bit, so let's go grab that. Yep, just run across the desert and start to smack it. And of course, once you're able to forge steel, and you can get your skill in mining tools up, then you get to the point to where you don't wear your tools out as quickly, one, and it only takes 2 strikes to be able to bring one of these things down. initially at the very beginning of the game when you're using like a stone axe. Oh man, you'll wear a stone axe out on these things. Alright. There we go. And thank goodness we brought another pickaxe with us, right? Oh, there's some more up there. Let's go grab it. And of course, living out here in the desert, I mean, you do have to worry about temperature. But you're plentiful on food. This type of cactus, these plants, even the smaller, like little knee-biter cactus like this one right here, they will all give you yucca fruit. And yucca fruit is a viable source of food. Granted, it's not like eating meat stew, which is the best, arguably the best food source in game, but it will help you survive. And that is actually how I survived to, you know, get to this small town where I have built my base, my homestead, whatever you want to call it, and been able to, you know, continue the survival thing. Alright, but looks like we've got a little bit more out there in the desert, so let's go avail ourselves of it. There are some caves over here as well that I haven't explored, but I would have to dig down to create a kind of like a ramp for myself to be able to get down in the cave. Oh, look, it's Noggin. Hey, Noggin. How you doing, you big bowling ball head thing? You come here, see me. Bring that big noggin over here. Yeah, blap. What'd you bring? Anything worthwhile? Some broken glass. And I have to wonder where he's keeping the broken glass. Is he keeping it in his pocket? Is he keeping it in his ass? See, glass and ass rhyme, so go to sleep. What'd you bring? Nothing. Just y'all gonna come over and cause me problems, and you ain't even gonna bring me a damn sandwich. Of course, even if they did bring it, I wouldn't eat it, but ain't no telling where it's been. Alright. A little bit more stone here. We're getting all kinds of good stuff out of this. Stuff that we can definitely use. Alright, let's look around. Ah, looky what I see. I'll take this. Hello. My roommate just got back. Alright. Oh, we've got some garbage here. Let's explore. Duct tape. I can make duct tape. And how did I end up getting this nonsense? I can make duct tape, so I'm not really going to worry about it. I'll just leave it back in that box. Okay. All my roommate's cats are chasing after her. She just got home. Oh, look here. Look. I believe this is, I'm thinking this is nitrate. Oh, yes, it is. It's nitrate. We'll take it. So that means if I dug down here, I would most likely find some more nitrate deposits. Alright, so let's look around. Oh, damn, he's thirsty. I didn't even see that. Alright, well, let's get busy on the tea before we catch... Alright, we'll do one more. There we go, 81%. And the cool thing about red tea is that it gives you a cooling effect. So as you'll notice, the temperature on my character is dropping. See, like the little tea kettle there? So he'll start cooling off real well. And I don't believe that I have... I think it's maybe those leather arm pieces that I have on. Okay, so he dropped a package way over there. So let me check on the map now and see if any of the other packages have appeared. No, they have not. That's just happy, happy, joy, joy shit right there. Alright, well, I'm out for the stone today, so I need to replenish my stone count, and in doing so, I'll replenish iron and a bunch of other good things. Alright, so looka. Alright, I think we've got a little family of white stone over there. Let's go grab that. At least oops. See, you can't ever run by a bird's nest. If you do, in this game, it is a mortal sin. There's 20 freaking feathers there. Alright. I don't need these, but I do want these. So we're going to put these over here. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh, there's a tire. Let's keep going. And look and see where I saw. Oh, it's a crawly. Good morning, sir. Can I ask you a question? Let me ask again. Oh, you didn't understand? Let me ask one more time. Can I ask you a question again? There we go. Well, he brought some brass and a shirt. I'm not in a hurt, so I'm just going to leave them there. They'll eventually respawn back into the nature of the game. Alright, now, okay, it's not like I saw a family of white rock, but I did see some nonetheless. So let's go on ahead, we'll harvest these. Alright, and he's hot again. Alright. I'm just glad we can knock these things apart now in 2 strokes. It makes a huge difference. Okay, alright. So here is this. Time is 1:17 in game. That is one thing that you do not want to lose track of, is what time it is. Because the last thing you want to do, after having survived 80 days plus, is have your butt caught out in the open. There's one stone over there, but didn't I see some back over here? Yes, I did. Alright, we want this one right here too. Another one of nature's blessings here in the game is you'll get rabbits and chickens that run through the desert, and they'll get themselves caught on the cacti out here, and it will kill them. And if you are close enough, you know what? It's right over there. I'm going to go grab it. Let's run over there. Now, somewhere over here, there is a cave, so I need to be careful. Did I see a bird's nest? I don't know if I did or not. I did see a bag. Don't need that, but I will take the empty jars. And I will take the food. We'll just drop this out of here on the ground, and that's done. Yeah. Okay, let me get over here. So, you gotta... Ooh, I did see a bird's nest. I knew I saw something someplace. What do we got here? 6 feathers. And, of course, that does always put plant fibers on me. Alright, I gotta be careful out here, because the last thing that I want to do is be on a full-on sprint and then run off into a frickin' cave and get myself hurt. Hey, that's dual purpose. We got some white rock here too. Please have a sniper rifle schematic. Oh, mother fricker. Okay, Enforcer magazine. That's for 44 magnums. We can take that. Rocket launcher receiver. That'll sell. Mini bikes for dumb shits. I was looking for this for like almost 60 days. And now it's appearing everywhere. And then, of course, the painkillers, that's another good sell. at the trader. So let's conk this rock out of existence. Alright, and while I'm thinking about it, do I have any skill points? I have 5. Alright, let's get over into scavenging and trading. Secret stash for the next level barter needs to be 80. So we'll drop those 5 points into barter. Got a frickin' car out here. Anything in it? Nope. But I mean, I could take it apart and get gasoline and all kinds of different parts and stuff. Oh, look. Let's grab this one too, baby. Well, I'm actually kind of surprised that there's not been more critter activity, if you know what I'm saying. All right, it's 3 o'clock. We're relatively close to the house. The house right over there. I don't want the sand. I want the rock. Damn it. All right, we've got stuff we can drop. Get rid of that crushed sand. I'm not interested in the crushed sand today. I've got 2 more rocks over there. Let's run over there and grab those. Keeping my eyes wide on the ground here, because trust me, I know there's a cave out here, and that hole is deep. That's what he said. Alright, there we go. There's one of them. Yeah, we've had a couple of little zombinoids today. Of course, there'd probably be more in town. I don't think there's going to be as many out here in the desert. What is that over there? What the hell is that? Oh my gosh. Would you look at the side? Ow. I poked myself in the butt. Damn it. Let me heal up. Alright. This is a coal node. You heard that chicken go buck buck? That's because he probably ran into a... Oh look. There's a old bowling ball head up there. This is a coal node, and it's a large one. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen one this size before. But I'm going to take all of it. Coal and nitrate powder in-game will create gunpowder. And gunpowder is what you need to either reload any of the available, weapon sizes that you have, whether it be 7.62 for an AK, sniper rifle, or hunting rifle, 9mm for your pistol, shotgun shells, all that kind of stuff. I mean, there is a good bit of stuff available that you can do, but remember, you've got to have not only the material to be able to do it, but you've also got to have the skills and the tools to be able to do it. So, I mean, it is a little complex at times, but once you kind of you've grasped the general gist of how things work, it's not that bad. All right, we've got a drop up to the north. Let me just swap over to the Conquer, and we're going to kind of mosey our way up there and avail ourselves of white stone as we see it. Damn, every time I look, there's another one that I need to get. All right. There we go. All right. We're going to knock this one out. Okay, next one's over there. There we go. And they always, you know, it always breaks into the 3 pieces like this. I don't think I've ever seen it do anything different. But worthwhile getting your points, you know, in mining tools and miner 49er. That way you harvest more per strike with, you know, less, not as much effort. I mean, if you look at the blue bar, that's my stamina. In the very beginning of the game, you're sitting here beating the snot out of these rocks, and your stamina's going down, and you're just getting crap returns. Getting points into those items as quickly as possible will make a difference. Now, like I said, I don't believe that PlayStation even offers the servers for this game anymore, which is truly a damn pity. I mean, the Fun Pimps really told PS4 players to go pound sand. And the crazy thing about it is, you know, they said, okay, well, you know, if you have the PS5, and we've got it for the PS5 and the new Xbox, if you had the game before, we'll give you a 25% discount. Well, the game is freaking like $45 is what they're asking for it. It's actually cheaper on PC than it is for console. And these clowns are only giving you a 25% discount. Another way of saying, hey, console players, go pound sand. They should be giving us a 50%. I mean, I know when I bought this game, I paid $20 for it. So, you know, they should at least, you know, refund the $20 that I've paid for this if they're going to make me buy a new copy of the same damned game. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to get myself situated here. I see more white stone, and I'm trying to keep an eye on the time as I'm moving. Alright, it is only day 82. We've got one more full day before any of the absolute insanity starts. What the hell? I thought I saw a coal node on the side of the hill. Oh, damn, there's another white rock. I really need to find a damn caliper. Okay, that's going to be through town. So I better swap off to the Conquer here. The wonderful spiked club. One of the best beat 'em in the head tools that the game offers. See him in there? Trying to get out? Y'all can just stay in there, boys. The poppin' pills, I've already been in that place and looted it. Let's get us a drink right quick. See, the thing is, there's only so much cooling that thing's going to offer you. And then when you have completely quenched your thirst, and you are at, you know, like 100% hydration, you can't drink any more of them, then you can just sit there and overheat if you're not careful. Okay, so I see this up here, kind of watching the ground in front of me as I run. I don't want to step on another whole mess of knee biter cactus or run into any, or run off into a cave or something like that. As these deserts are known for having them. Yeah, I saw you. I just kind of ran past you. That's because you're ugly. I hope this isn't all that far, man. That's looking kind of distant. There it is. There's some white stone over here. And, of course, there's that place right there. 707, 708. I've got more than enough time to get back home. I just need to haul balls. Ow. That hurt. Please have a sniper rifle schematic. Ah, shit. Alright, I gotta make a beeline for the house. Come see me, big boy. Come see me, big boy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go to sleep. 3 sandwiches. Always the big man carrying sandwiches. Gotta have him, ouch, another knee biter. Gotta have him a snack while he's running around. There's a cactus right there. Let me avoid. Oh, there's one right there I need to avoid. And I gotta keep hauling my taily-po. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'm stunned too. Go to sleep. Did she go to sleep? Yeah, she did. What you got? Sandwich. What you got? Nah. And there's a bird's nest right there. Run! Alright. Jump up the ridge and get on a beeline for the house. Yeah, we'll be fine. It's 8 o'clock. We'll be there before 9. Well before 9. Unless I get involved with some zombies out here. Just because they get in my way and I just feel like smacking them over the top of the head. Alright. Run, run, run. That nasty little scrub ass tree right there. This was the bank. I've already been in there and searched through everything. Okay, I can see my house in the distance. That's a bonus. Everything nicely lit up and well taken care of. That's my kind of thing. Alright, 8:30. Made it back to the house. Good time. Alright. Alright, jumpy, jumpy. And for those of you who've never played the game before and you're thinking about buying it, if you build on a POI, make damn sure that you cut that bottom ladder off. You make yourself what we call a jump ladder. The whole idea here is zombies don't jump like that, so they can't climb the ladder. Okay, home again, jiggity jig. Alright, so I know that I have, let's get in the mailbox, I've got a full stack plus some of iron. Got some good lead to drop in there, and I brought myself back up on stone. So let's put some of this stuff away. Okay, the stone, the plant fibers go in there. The food, which we have a nice little collection of, goes in here. So that's glass jars. That's anything else food related. Alright, over here to the gunpowder case, we're going to drop off our coal and our nitrate powder, along with the flashlight. We found an AK-47 barrel. That's a cool thing. Alright, and we're going to drop off our feathers. We've got 31 feathers, but we're not hurting on arrow or crossbow bolts right now. Okay, sellables. I have a stack of first aid kits, and I can make first aid kits. So we're going to sell those to the trader. All of this stuff's going to go to the trader. And what I can do is, since tomorrow I'm going to take all that stuff to the trader, let me drop off my new pickaxe. Let's get this shuffled up. There we go. And how are we looking in here? Oh yeah, the stone's stacking up. Now I think once we hit that hour, what I'm going to do is shut this booger down. In fact, let me do it right now. We'll be a little preemptive on it. There's already some buttholes out there. Let me squat down. He senses me. I hate those crawlies. Those bastards do way too much damage for their size. You got to keep them off the house. They will damage your place. But with the concrete that I have gotten, that's going to make a big difference. These bricks that you see, the brick blocks right here, have a durability of 1200. Your cobblestone blocks have a durability of 1500. In other words, that's how much damage they can take, 1500 points of damage. The concrete, the rebar reinforced concrete, however, $6 grand. Makes a huge difference. Now, there are a couple of other places here in town which make for really good bases. One of them I have not yet explored, simply because of the fact that I've not really had the time or the resources to be able to fully exploit it. But it's nice and quiet out here. Another good thing about these iron bars that you see here on the ground, these make a major shield when you get the policeman zombies coming. Now, the police zombies, the cop zombies, whatever you want to call them. Oh, it's going to be a clear night. Look at that beautiful moon. And there be the Milky Way. Wow. That's freaking gorgeous. I mean, it's not like AAA game. This is an indie game. But I think they did a good job for what it was, when it was. I still love the OG version of this game very, very much. It is a ton of fun to play. And it's a stinking pity that this version of the game was removed from the PS4 store. You know, you'd think that Fun Pimps would say, hey, let's go on ahead and leave it up. You know, the people can still enjoy it for what it is and we can still make a little bit of money. But no. No, you have to have a PS5 to be able to play the game. If you have a PS4, you're a poopy. You can't play our game. The Fun Pimps can kiss my backside. And I mean all up in there. Get up in there and get you some. Nice and quiet. This game is really a ton of fun when you have a group of people playing that know how to work as a team and get along well. It's a hoot. It really, really is. Especially on, Horde night when, everybody's here in the back and, doing the look down, shoot down thing on these zombies. Now, we may see, there's a possibility, we could see what's called a roving band. So now, keep in mind, zombies walk during the day and they run at night. So they'll be out, there'll just be groups of them out. Sometimes, 15, 20 of them. Just a whole herd of them that will run through. But so far, it's been mighty quiet out here in the desert. There's other fun things that you can do just to annoy the zombies. You can dig pits and put spike traps in them. One of the other base styles that I do that's a lot of fun is building just picking yourself a spot, and you build you basically build, you dig, let me see, one, two down, and you start laying concrete blocks. You've got to, you dig a square area for your frame, or however big you want your base to be, and you do the concrete block that's reinforced, and you build the walls up. I think one, two, three high, maybe four high, and put your iron bars all around the edge like you see here. You build a gate in the front, that like the garage door thing I've got down there. You build that so that you can get in and out of the base. What else? You dig kind of a moat around the base as well. And that at the bottom of it is going to be concrete. And then the walls coming up, which are going to be too high, those are concrete as well. So you actually dig 3 deep. And on the inside of that moat, you line it with iron reinforced log traps. So when they come running up, what happens is they run directly into that moat, and it breaks their legs, and they crawl around inside there, and you can shoot them that way. That's where the Molotov cocktails from the new game would be a lot of fun to have in this version. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Fun Pips have done a lot of good things for this game. A lot of the additions they've done have been really worthwhile. But the fact that they just told PS4 players and some Xbox players to go soak their heads, hey, we're going to do it for the next gen consoles. We're not going to do it on for the folks who can't afford or don't want to pay the exorbitant amount that they want for a next gen console. Man, really? Drink me a little red tea here, cool off. It just, it just really kind of sticks in my throat. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It does. It's bothersome. Pretty quiet evening. 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I could be up there harvesting, but I'm not feeling the go gardening thing right now. Another one of the things that I've talked about doing that I probably should do is on my chrysanthemum garden here, break out this last row all the way across, and add more soil, add one more row to this. I think it would be a good thing for me to do. It would give me, like 4, 5, 6 more plants. But this is how you survive, folks. This is how you do what you've got to do to make things happen for yourself. And like I said, it is fun when you have more players. I remember a while back I was playing with one of my clanners. Great guy. I mean, this young man's heart is truly in the right place. He's got his head on his shoulders. He works hard. He tries to help his mom out. He lives with his mom, and he's not one of those that just goes down into the basement and disappears and doesn't help out with food or utilities or any of that stuff. This guy does. He's solid. Like I said, he's got his heart in the right place and his head on his shoulders straight. We were playing one time, and I will admittedly tell you that I was just completely cooked. I was stoned to the bone. And this was like I'm saying, this was years ago. This is back during a period of time when I was running my own business and I didn't have to worry about a urinalysis or anything like that. And I was cooked. And I was up on top of the base, and there was like a female zombie coming in. We had a bunch of them coming in. I said, "Oh, we got a roving band coming in. We got a roving band coming in." And I'm sitting up here dumping crossbow bolts like it's nobody's business. And Gilly, that's my clanner's name, NGRU Gilly. Gilly comes in, and I'm facing this way, and I'm shooting a zombie down here on the ground. And out of nowhere, here comes Gilly and just completely mowed the zombie down on the mini bike. Oh, I lost my mind laughing. I was like, oh my God, that was so gangster. You had to have been there. I wish I had recorded that and still had the video of it. It was absolutely hilarious, or at least to me it was at the time. Oh, I giggled. It was fun. Okay, I'm looking around and I'm still not seeing any of the other drops. So, I mean, I know they're out there. It's just if I run into them, I run into them. If I don't, I don't. So we're still undetected. It is very quiet, which is a bonus. A nice quiet evening. 2:48 in the morning almost, 10 till 3 a.m. One thing I could do, um, I need to go and replenish my foodstuffs and my drinkies. So let's see. I need to make some more cornbread. Okay, and let's drop this back in there. And then you and you, and we'll drop the rest of these back in. Okay, that's good. So, yeah, let's see. Another one of the things I need to do is go fill up all these glass jars, but what I need to do is make another, like, how much cornmeal do I have? Let's go check and see. I don't have any cornmeal, but I've got 61 corn. So let me grab this corn, and we're going to turn this into cornmeal. So select on it, recipes, here it is, cornmeal, and we're going to craft it all up. Alright, and while we're doing that, I'm going to take the risk, and we're going to make, how much are we cooking? 61? Yeah, I'm going to make 61 glass jars. Now the reason that I'm making these glass jars instead of using the ones that I have in my food box, when you make cornmeal in game, it uses some clay too. I need to go dig some more clay. When you make cornmeal in game, it actually consumes the glass bottle as part of the recipe, so you don't get it back. So by making these glass jars, how much glass is that going to leave me? I probably need to go dig some more sand at some point too, and get some more sand cooking in there. How are we looking on stone though? Stone's coming up. Stone's looking pretty solid. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this stone out of here. And that way I will have some stone left over. Stone, I think, is a 1-to-5 ratio. So you drop in 1 stone. Stone doesn't belong in the food chest. It belongs over here. For every stone that you drop in, I think you get 5 in the forge. Let's go see. Okay, stone is 55.94. Okay, 93. Where's stone? 70. 75. So it is a 1-to-5 ratio. Anything that's like scrap metal, so like if you go out and you find stuff that has, you know, iron, like all of the railing over there, like these steel bars right here, all of that railing, when you hit it with your pickaxe, That will give you scrap iron, lots of sources of scrap iron in game, and well worth the time to take. Granted, it's a 1-to-1, but still worthwhile. I like this skate park over here. I could take the chain link fence down off of that all the way around and end up with probably 3 or 4 grand in scrap iron, and I could stick that in the forge. That's 3 or 4 grand more iron than I would normally have. Raw iron, on the other hand, from the white stones, 1-to-5 ratio in the forge. So if you've got 500 raw iron, excuse me, guys, dry cough coming. Let me wet the whistle here. Oh, that helped. If you've got 500 raw iron, 1-to-5 ratio, you're going to end up with 2,500 iron in the forge. So these are just things to think about if you still have this on your system and you still enjoy playing. Most of you will already know this. If I could figure out a way to share this game with others, I probably would be tempted to. Don't get me wrong, but all right, 5:17 in the morning. Oh shoot, I need to restock on some bandages too, don't I? Let me use one of these. And replenish mine. Alright. I don't know if this is going to help or not, but it is time for a shot of whiskey. Old Smoky, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, salty caramel whiskey. It's not the best one. The best salted caramel whiskey comes from Tennessee Legends Distillery. Oh man, that stuff is amazing. You open the bottle and you put your nose over it, and all you can smell is salted caramel. It is amazing. Oh my God, is it amazing. Nom nom. Nom nom. Okay. It's that time. Alright, let's load up on everything here. And downstairs to the mini bike we go. Alright, let's go open the garage door here. And hop on the scoot. And off we go. Sun's coming up. That door sticks a little bit right there for some strange reason. I don't know why. Alright. Off to go see Trader Bob. Get the light on and off we go. Alright, head up this way and we'll take our first major left. Should be up here by this White House. And there's the road right there. Alrighty. Whee! And off we go. Yeah, since getting the mini bike, going to the trader is a much quicker affair than it was before. I mean, running it took some time, but you can get it done real quick this way. And by the time we get there, Trader Bob is going to be open. So there was a car right there. That's what that divot in the ground is from. There was a car in the middle of the road. I got rid of it. And of course, I mean, Oh, yeah, yeah. There's Noggin Head. He was like looking for a fight. Sorry, dude. I got things to do. I got to go see the trader. Maybe the trader will finally have my damn, my sniper rifle training book. I ordered that thing months ago and he still ain't got it. Not like you could really order it, but you know what I mean. I got my hunting rifle schematic from him. Alright, let's, oh, there's another one right over there. I need to go get that right now. Turn the light off so we don't run the battery down, and let's go get that drop. Usually when they drop, they'll always have that orange smoke coming up from them so you'll know where one's at. Watching the ground here as I run. I don't want to hit a knee biter cactus or accidentally fall into a damn cave. Okay, what have you got? We have the iron chest armor schematic. I've got some 5.5s. I found a sniper's rifle. Hell yes. And it's a 219. AK-47 schematic and the iron, the nail gun schematic, I think it was. Alright, cool beans. So at least we found a sniper rifle now. But I still can't, I mean, I can use repair kits on it. But the bad thing about it is, unless your skill is up there in repairs, each time you repair something, it lowers the quality of it. Now, if you find another sniper rifle of a higher quality, you can put it on the workbench in the combination slot, and it will upgrade from there. But who knows? Hang on, guys. Got me a little text. Alright, very good. So, let's get going up in here. Let me get my light on so I can see. Morning, Bob. How you doing, buddy?
You need assistance?
Oh, I always need assistance, Bob. You know me. Alright, so we can sell that. We can sell that. We can sell that. These shotgun cells, one at a time, we're going to sell those instead of selling them all at the same time. So each...
Peace be with you, my friend.
Buddy, if you are jumping on my bike, I'm going to jump on your head. Where is that goober at? Oh, look at him. Look at him. And see, the thing is, he can't do any damage to this place. Watch. When you hit it, you get that steel sound. That means it is not a damageable thing. Now, before you get thinking, oh man, hey, you could stay inside the base here, or inside the shop here. That would be a good place to have a base. When he closes it, you get kicked out. Alright. Let's try it again, Bob.
Greetings, stranger.
Alright.
I've got the best deals in Navis game.
I hope you do. Alright, let's sell this. The leather glove schematic goes. Mini bikes for dumb shits. The receiver. 1, 2, 3. Sell those. Sell the oil. The iron boot schematic. That's got to go. I know that one. There's a rocket launcher schematic. Shotgun short stock. 7 pills. Alright. Chest armor schematic. That's got to go. AK-47 schematic. That's got to go. And the nail gun schematic. That's got to go. Hell, that sniper's in better condition than my own thing. Alright, so let's see what he's got. Clothing. We'll just take a look through all of it. Do a little window shopping. Some goggles. Interesting. Goggles provide a little face protection. I'm wearing sunglasses. I don't need no goggles. Alright. Decor. Nothing there that I need. Books. Sledgehammer, shotgun, mini bikes, hunting knife, chainsaw. I think this is all shit that I've sold him. Enforcer, iron, come on, man. Okay, that's 44 Magnum. Leather, mini bikes, hunting knife, hunting rifle. Yeah, he ain't got nothing in there that I need. Alright, resources. Lead, rifle stock. A lot of this is stuff I've sold him. Nothing there that I need. What about weapons? Ammo and weapons. Okay, yeah, ammo, of course. We're buying all of these. And I'm breaking my own rule there by not buying them one at a time, but there we go. Let's do it. Okay, we did it that way. Good. I could buy the 44 Magnums.
Thanks
but
for shopping here.
No,
Come again.
No, just hang on, buddy. Hang on. I hope I didn't screw myself on money, because if that's the case, if I did, I'm going to scream. Okay, food, cooking. Here, secret stash. Nope. No, I didn't screw myself. Sometimes he'll have, like, books in here, too. And still haven't got the schematic for the...
He's seeing you.
Okay, this one dude has been out here making noise this whole time. He has been disturbing my shopping experience. He has been disturbing the peace. And now I'm going to go disturb his peace. Blunderbuss style. Anybody ever tell you you're too damn noisy? Jackass. I don't even think there's anything left of him. Cool. Unless he ended up in there. Oh yeah, he felt that. You know he felt that. Alright, so back to the Conquer. Actually, no, hang on a second. Let's do this. I'm going to put the hunting knife in the backpack for the moment. And then grab my sniper. Alright, and it needs to be... Is it reloaded? It is already reloaded. Alright, so you can look through and then you can zoom. You have like one zoom setting. So that's really going to help out when it comes to... that's really going to help out when it comes to doing some hunting. In fact, what we could do... Let me put the axe up. Put the sniper rifle here. Let's bring the blade down. And what we could do, just for grins, I'm going to ride this direction a little bit. Maybe we'll see a deer. Because I've seen deers out here. There's a rock in the road. I thought it was maybe a rabbit or something. Alright. Now, if a deer crosses a road, you can definitely roadkill that thing. Hell, you can roadkill the zombies, too. Like this poor woman right here who has absolutely no idea of what's about to... Aw, man. I missed her. Oh, but there's another one down there. She looks ripe for the picking. Flap. You can do that. That's... Oh. That's completely legal. But don't get stuck. Hang on. I'm looking around to see if I see any. I don't see any animals. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, a deer. Just one little deer. Excuse me. I've taken deer in this area before, but I'm not seeing any. And I don't want to slow down too much up here because of the fact, oh, there's a pig. Shit. Oh, bullshit. Alright. That's free food. But I need to swap over to the conker here. Right quick. I hope this doesn't draw a bunch of dogs. Alright, let's get back over here and get out of here. And get this stuff on the bike right now. Because while you're carrying it on you, it's bad news. Hey, 7 pieces of meat. That was a fat little bastard. Okay. And I don't need this either. Alright, so at least we got to do one little hunty. And I'm happy with that. I'm still not doing enough damage with rifles while I am standing, which means I need to put more points in my rifle skill. The hell is that? I guess it's just paper. That's that old dude we hit earlier. Took his arm off. Alright, any more deer? Anything like that up here? I know there's a good bit of deer up north, but I just don't feel like going up there right now, considering that we've got, you know, tomorrow's going to be horde day. I think I can use it for a few other constructive things. Gathering a little bit more stone, that kind of crap. What time is it getting to be? It's 1 o'clock. Didn't do too much damage to her. Shit. That stunk. That's where the car was. And we're going to be driving by. There's the, over there. Well, actually up over there. There it is. Okay, it just kind of spawned in, rendered in. That's the trader. Okay, let's just keep rolling here. I still really need to find a caliper. Caliper and sniper rifle schematic. Those are 2 things I want to find. I could probably get some white stone up in there, but I don't have my shovel on me. So getting clay up there at the same time would just not be worth my time. I could build a stone shovel, harvest up some plant fiber, and knock down some stone. Oh, he's got a little hungry going on. Just a wee bit of a hungry going on. I think we're pulling up to town right here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and we'll bounce up this way and just head right on over to the house. It'll give me time to get back inside, grab those glass jars, and go get them filled up. Let's turn the... Here we go. Alright, let's hop off. Go ahead and get the door open. And let's get the bike pulled back into the garage. Here we go. And get these doors closed. There we go. Alright, we're back in. So now all I need to do is just kind of go slow and turn the bike around. Doesn't have a real good turning radius, this thing. Alright, we're good to go. Let's grab that. Come on. There we go. Alright, 83% on gas. That's not bad. Grab that meat. And I can grab the gas can and go on ahead and get this thing filled back up. Very good. Alright. Shut the light off. And do my jump ladder. Get up here. Let's see. Let's drop this meat off. I think what I'm going to do is also I'm going to drop the hunting rifle off, and the sniper rifle will now become the everyday carry. 44 Magnum rounds, and I'm going to drop off about half of the 7.62 rounds. Oh. And I need to drop off my tokens. Alright. And I need to drop off my things right there. And one more item I need to replenish is that I need to grow some yucca. Need to grow a couple of crops of yucca. And the bad thing about it is, I've got yucca I can go out there on the ground and gather seeds from. That should be no issue. Let's close out of here and get the hunting rifle, or the axe back where it needs to be. Okay, the stone is still cooking. I'm good with that. We're going to grab water bottles. And we're going to make a trip over to the rich man's house and dip some water out of his pool. Okay. So the first rich man's house that I discovered is right on the other side of this place. And when I say rich man's house, it's a 2-story house like that. It always has a wooden fence around it, stone fence in the back, and water. All right. Hunting rifle. Our hunting knife up. Glass jar down. Oh, look. We got one in the water. Oh, why don't you just stay in there? Just stay in there. You don't want to stay in there? Okay, come here. Go to sleep. I'm close to home. Okay, there's somebody out here. Nursey, nursey. Nursey, nursey. Nursey with the cleavage. Nice cleavage. Headless cleavage. Flawless victory. Hey, look, we got more coming. Come see me, Mom. Come here, Mom. Come here. Boop. Alright, and then this guy, you know what he wants. He wants the blunderbuss. Okay, Mom, what'd you bring? A sham sandwich. What'd you bring? Hey, Fat Man was actually worthwhile this time. Oh, that'll work. All right, hang on. We've got that one water bottle. It's bottled. Let's go on ahead and drink it, and we're good to go. Oh, look. Here comes Mommy again. Hello, Mommy. Blap. What you got? Bottled water again. Can I drink another bottled water? Turn that into an empty jar? Oh, yeah, buddy. We'll take that. You know what I could do is go over and check the bank again. I think it's been long enough for that stuff to have repopulated. Oh. Look, blap. Go to sleep. Oh, what has he got here? Mini bikes for dumb shits. Are you farting kidding me? I'll take the iron arrowhead, might as well. Alright, so let's turn the headlight on and let's start checking these safes. Okay. 24 pieces of paper. I mean, I'm here and I'm close to the house. I might as well. Normally, I don't pick up paper because I have enough of it. Mini bikes for dumb shits. No, it's a pistol book. Alright. What do we got back here? I'll take all of that. And let's just close the door here. Alright, let's start checking them. Paper. More paper. More stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, this did Go. What is this? I mean, mini bikes for dumb shits is dropping everywhere now. I'm not even going to have enough room to do all of this. Oh, damn, man. Well, hang on. I can take the paper. I can take the paper. Alright, so yeah, back to the house now. Well, at least they repopulated with some decent stuff. Or halfway decent anyway. Yeah, let's run out this way. There was a bird's nest there, damn it. These I-beams like this, that's 15 scrap iron, easy Easy, easy pickings. And there's one biome in game on the map where there is just a ton of that shit laying around. It's an easy grab. Alright, day 83. So tomorrow's going to be the Horde night. Let's turn the headlight off and hop back in here. And I have everything I need to make my cornbread now. So let's get... Oh shit, I had cornbread in here too. Let's get some more made. Oh, I've got to turn that into bottled water. Okay, brain fart here. Let me go back a page. I had completely forgotten that I needed to do that. Alright, so we're going to cook up these. And it'll be a second before that fills up. So let's get over here. Okay, the mini bikes goes. This goes. This goes. This goes. This goes. Goodbye to you, hunting rifle receiver. I'll keep it. That goes, that goes, that goes. There's the crossbow schematic. You go and you go. Alright, so left over are my empty jars. Let's get over here to the book, or into my ammo storage, and let's get this stuff stored up. I'm going to have to do some weapon work to clear a lot of that shit out, because I'm getting to a point to where I'm getting full up again. Probably do that this evening. What else do I have left? I have some duct tape that I can throw in here. Be done with it. And then I'm going to take these 3 lead weights. Let's drop those in here. Add to the lead. And I need to start trying to clear this out right quick. Alright, so we've got a bunch of cornbread there. Let's drop this cornbread in and shuffle things up so everything's together and nice and neat. Honey does not belong in here. I don't understand why it's in there. Because I accidentally on purpose put it in there, right? Okay, honey goes in the medical box. Why? Because honey is not just a foodstuff. If you get infected, guess what? Honey will cure the infection very quickly. Alright, let's bring the hunting knife back down onto the tool belt. And yeah, we've got some good stuff going here. Alright, let's see what else we've got here. Aw, damn it. I picked up my torch again. That's just bad positioning. There we go. What do you got in the mailbox? We've got 452 lead. Scrap lead. And that, I think, is a 1-for-1. That'll go pretty quickly. Yeah, that's 1-for-1. Alright, so I know he's hungry right now. Let me see. I've got a ton of a good bit of meats of the stew. So let's eat a couple of bowls of stew here. And that'll be fine, and then the rest we're just going to eat some cornbread. We'll just fill up the rest on cornbread. Okay. Alright, we're looking good, folks. We be looking mighty fine. Alright, is the lead still cooking? The stone is still cooking. But I need to check and see if that stone, yeah, it's still ticking up. Good. Alright. So, 9:15 here. Yeah, I'm huffing and puffing, and so is he. Alright. Okay, this is almost done. I can get my cornbread cooking. Alright, now let's get all of these back in inventory. There's 30. There's 60. And there's 1. Alright, cornbread. Cook them all up. There we go. So we'll have a nice little surplus of cornbread. I could spend the evening doing some harvesting, so why not? Let's get some of that done. Alright, let's harvest up all of my chrysanthemum. We'll get it all harvested up. Get the light on so we can see what we're doing. I guess it's just the wind blowing. I thought I heard footsteps. And not my own. Alright, harvesting up the red flour. Love me some red flour. Red flour make me some good tea. And tea always tastes better when it comes out of a good glass mason jar. And if you don't believe me, try iced tea in a plastic cup. Or in a styrofoam thing. With some ice in it. And just don't use a straw. Just drink it, off the edge of the styrofoam cup. Then get you a mason jar, put some ice in it, throw you some good iced tea in it, and drink it from there. And tell me it don't taste better. You're gonna go, by golly, gee, that crazy old bastard was right. All right, so let me see. I believe I need 48 chrysanthemum seeds. Now, didn't I say... Oh, shit. Here we go. Bother me while I'm farming my red flour. How dare you? Alright, recipes. Chrysanthemum seed. Alright, and I need 48. So I'm just going to type the number in. Alright, and we'll get to crafting that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of store this, I think. Maybe. Yeah, let me store it. And then tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and grab a bunch of aloe vera, turn it all into seed, and get the aloe vera planted. Alright, so those items there. Very good. Let's get this shuffled. So we have some golden root, or some gold, what is that, golden root? Or golden rod? Golden rod is if you get the dookies. If you get dysentery, you make yourself some goldenrod tea, and that'll take care of the flying. That takes care of the flying poops. All right, so now we need to get this corn and these potatoes harvested. So I know there's 13 in each row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 13 would be 78. I need 78 seeds if I'm not mistaken. So, and each one of these things is growing 3 ears of corn. So you end up with a surplus regardless. I always thought about growing a garden. I just never did. Grandpa, my maternal grandmother or grandfather used to farm, and he won awards. Down here in the South, cotton is a big money maker. What's that? Oh yeah, and my roommate just brought up a really good point. Here in Louisiana, one of the dominant crops is sugarcane. We grow a lot of sugarcane down here. I don't guess I've ever seen any cotton here in Louisiana. Maybe northern Louisiana. Yeah. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Oh, interesting. Uh huh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have a truly wonderful roommate. I really do. Ah. All right. I got an asshole running down there. It's a fucking screamer. Ah, shit, here they come. Here they come. Come on, run back down. Damn it, I know I hit her. Stunned her. comes the rest of them. Two crawlies. Fucking spider monkeys. And that happened to me because I'm burning the forge tonight. BS. I hate this kind. I hate these things. They're nasty. And I've got one down there beating on my door. Come on. Goodness. Should have shut this dang thing off. But I need to get the stuff in there. Okay, I've still got 10 pieces of cornbread to cook. And I need to make 78 seeds. I thought I had started that. I keep eating it instead of making seed out of it. I love some good corn. Corn seed. Okay. Alright, now we're crafting corn seed. We've got 154 corn left over, which is good. Alright, we'll drop that in there. And I'm going to leave those corn seeds in there. I've got to have something to kind of like fall back on. Alright, let's see. And I need to get up here and pick all these potatoes as well. Okay, 3 by 13 is 39, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, there we go, that's done. There we go, there's that row. Alright, got us some good taters now. Alright. I can go ahead and get planting on this corn. Get the light on. Planting the corn. Let's get it all planted up. Get in the ground. Sometimes you have to talk to it. You have to persuade it. Yeah, buddy. We'll get all of this planted up, and we'll let it grow, and then we'll think about harvesting it later on. Okay. Alright, there's 4 rows. This will make 5 rows. We need 1 more row after this. And this will make 6. Alright. Very good. Now, the potatoes. I think this is 3 rows of potatoes. 3 by 13, that would be 39. So, let's select on the potatoes, recipes, potato seed. We need 39 tater seeds. Let's get this crafting. Good to go. Alright. Now I know I got some points. How many do I have? I've got just 5, which is fine. Alright, let's look at weapons. Rifles. I'm going to drop 5 points into rifles. There we go. Hey, 5:25 in the morning. Looking pretty good out here. Got a nice high vantage point up here. I like this spot. Give me a chance to see all over the top of town and how it's looking. All that good stuff. Alright, let's see how we're doing on tater seeds. We've got 13, so I can go ahead and start getting these planted. Alright. Alright. Damn it. Hate it when I miss one like that. Then it's a pain in the ass to get in. Motherfuck. Get in the ground. Fudge sickles. And the bad thing about it is I think this will destroy a potato seed if I do this. Oh, you've got to be fargin' kidding me. I did it again. We just may end up being shy taters this time. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Do you have to be this difficult? No, I don't want to plant it there. I want to plant it there. Dang it. Okay, so I didn't lose any potato seeds by smashing the seedling. There's somebody down there begging to get shot. I heard him. Damn it. Do you see what it is? It's a fucking screamer. Where did you go, you little bitch? Oh damn, she called a cop too. Come on, fingers work. Okay, great. I've got all kinds of shit down here now. Dogs, ferals, and ferals are hard to kill. Okay, I think the feral's down for good. She's just stunned. Okay. That means I have got to go get this thing turned off right now. That's too... I've had it burning too long. Way too long. Jeez Louise. I gotta go downstairs and harvest this stuff up now. Before any others show up. And I've got to check for major damage. What did you bring? Brass? I can use that. What about you? Nothing. You're useless. Okay, didn't I kill one over here someplace? Evidently not. Okay. I've got a few right here that I need to take care of. I'll take the pills. Those are sellable. That's nothing but worthless goo. What do we got here? Alright, up. I'm hoping that feral has some good stuff on him. dog doesn't carry anything, but it is a good bit of animal pelts. All right. Didn't I smoke one over here on the side? Someplace? Yes, I did. He had some gunpowder. Alright, so I don't need the rotten flesh, and I don't need the sham sandwiches. Okay, good to go. Yeah, I've got to get some more points in rifles, there's no doubt in that. Alright. Alright, let's see here. What have I got cooking here? The cornbread. Let's turn this off. Grab those 2 items and start working our way back here. Bones, animal fat, animal hide. Plastics. Magnum grip, gunpowder, arrows. Potatoes. And bread of the corn. Let's get this all settled out. There we go. I'm going to bring the hunting rifle up. Bring the axe back down. Not in there, because I'll forget it's in there. And parts in there. Heard a ding a second ago. Let's see. Alright. I was checking up on some messages. My apologies, guys. Didn't get to me to get silent on you there. Alright, so that's dropped in there. So let's get over here to the mailbox. We're going to drop the brass trophy in there, or the brass candlestick. And now I want to go out and just collect a little bit of yucca, because I want to grow another good crop of yucca, and I only have 3 seeds. So let's get out here and do some yucca hunting. And usually every place I run, I see it, and now that I'm looking for it, I don't see it. Isn't that just typical? Okay, there's 1. I need to pick up a total of 48 of them. So we'll do some running and some looking here. There's 2. Probably need to swap over to the club. These things usually grow pretty plentiful out here, but for some strange reason, I am not seeing any. And that is weird. I needs me some yucca. There's 1. Okay. There's another. There's 1. Let's grab, or I'm saying yucca, it's actually aloe vera I'm out here grabbing. Don't mean to confuse, but I do have a brain fart every now and then. I am old. There's another aloe vera. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. Where you at, bitch? Come here. Thank you. I need you too. How many do I have? 9. Oh, that sucks. Okay. There's 10. There's 11. There's 12. Oh, damn, that's a bird's nest. I can't pass that up. Somebody broke something. I don't know where they broke it at, but... Okay, there's 2. Okay, I'm looking off this direction. Let's zoom a zoom. Not seeing it. But I know they're over there. Okay, there's another bird's nest. Let's grab that. Boiled eggs are another source of food. But once again, you know, it consumes a jar of bottled water. It consumes the glass jar with the recipe. Which to me really doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. Okay. I don't think there's a way around it. That's why I think having a forge... There's 2 right beside each other. Thank you. Oh, and more. There we go. Okay, let's keep looking. There's another one. Alright, we'll run over this direction a little. Yep, there's one. Run down this way. Let's see if we spot any. Yep, there's 2. Come on, get over there and pick that damn thing up. Sometimes the hitbox is just picky as shit. Alright, let's get over here on this side of the road. Alright, I'm seeing a good bit of it growing through here. There's one. There's one. There's one. I thought I saw one over here. I did. Here's another one. Give me that. Oh, yeah. Boy, they're glowing nice and plentiful up here. How many do I have now? 32 of them. I need 48. Hoping I can hit that number before the day's out. Because it's already 1 o'clock. In-game time. And then we're going to spend a full day doing the repairs. Shit, he's thirsty. Alright, let's drink a little red tea. We'll drink 2. That'll work. Alright, let's keep going. That should be 30. Okay, that's 40. So I just need 8 more. There's 1. There's 2. Is that one? No, it's not. Here's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Looking, looking, looking. Come on. There's 6, 7. I need one more. There it is right there in front of me. 8. Alright, so back to the house. We're going to turn this all into seed. In fact, what I can do is while I am running, craft them all up. And this goes really quick as far as the production. Kind of got foggy, really weird weather all of a sudden. I hope that's not going to be indicative of a crazy horde night. I don't need a crazy horde night. This place has a gun safe in it. Let me, just for grins, go back here and see if this has replenished. It has. Oh, good gosh. Give me all of that. What's in here? Brass candlestick. I'll take it. Alright. And has the cooler replenished? Yeah, we've got some bottled water. I can drink it. Take the bottle. And we got a beer in the bottom. Hell yeah. I love beer. A good Stella Artois. There's another 2 bottles. And I'll just take that with me. Alright. And in the cash register, 3 tokens. And all of this, look at all of this metal in here. Oh, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. You know what? I think I'm going to take some of these shells home. Too easy. Don't make sense to leave this here. Okay, time is 3:30 in-game time. That's a lot of scrap metal right here. And I've just never really come up here and harvested it out, so I've got time. It's only 3:15 till 4, 10 till 4, right in there. We've got time. As quick as it goes with the steel pickaxe, I mean, you just destroy stuff with it. This will be a nice little chunk. Okay, that's scrap iron too, right? Alright, let's get this knocked out. It's 4:15 in game time. We'll get home. We're going to grow probably 2 successive crops of aloe vera. That way we can continue to produce our first aid bandages. We have a lot of cloth. Heard somebody moaning groaning outside. Alright, and if I'm not mistaken, we've got some shelves here. Skill and mining tools is an 81 at this point. What am I walking on? Dude, you are just nasty. Here. You can keep this mess. That's just gross. Alright, so how much iron did we end up with? 1,000. Oh hell, there's some more right there. Let me grab that. Y'all gonna come pay me a visit? Hey, we got a roving band. Alright. Let's get these clowns knocked out real quick. Come here, Fred. Iron arrowhead, I'll take it. Come over here. Come over here. This way. This way. Shit, yeah, I'll take that. Crackhead. 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 Alright, he didn't have anything. Alright, so let's get out of here before this shit gets any worse. Little roving band of 3, that's not bad. But like I said, all of this, when you see that kind of stuff, it makes you wonder about how your horde night is actually going to end up. Alright, let's jump up here. So guys, as I'm going to be starting work most likely next week or the week after, my streaming time is going to be limited. I plan on streaming on the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday. I'll decide which one it's going to be. And I will do my best to, put up a stream on the weekend each time. That way you guys can see it. I'm looking forward to the new season of Diablo coming out soon. I think that one's going to be that's definitely going to be a lot of fun. We'll be doing some streaming on that without a doubt. Okay, let's drop the rest of this nonsense off. I've got to do some work in the chest here. It's getting full. Pistol, hunting rifle, barrel. Drop that in there. And my feathers. Alright, so now the only thing we have left to drop off is egg, these plant fibers. I'll take this and sell it because I have more than enough of them. Let's check just to make sure though. I'll keep it. Alright, and then we have, I'm trying, the reason my voice is lower is my roommate is sleeping and I don't want to disturb her. She works very hard during the week. So whenever she, goes to rest, I try to do my best to kind of keep my voice down and be quiet so that she can get the rest that she needs. She is a wonderful lady. She does her best to look after me. She's constantly concerned for my welfare. I mean, that's what friends are about, right? Alright, so let's get to planting. Okay, back up. 2 more rows. Okay, it's 7:05 in game time. And I think what I'm going to do for the sake of my roommate, before Horde Night starts, I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream to a close here. Out of respect for her, she is a wonderful lady. And I can't, I owe her a lot. I really do. I owe her more than just a debt of gratitude for all the kind things that she does for me. So, folks, y'all take care. Y'all have a wonderful Friday evening. I've enjoyed the time that I've been able to spend with you. I hope that each and every one of you who have stopped by have enjoyed the stream. So remember, please, if you've seen something that you liked, if I've made you laugh, if I put a grin on your face, if you learned something about the OG version of 7 Days to Die, please, please, please give me a subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel, and for all of those of you who have already subscribed, thank you so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that like button too. That will get me out there in the YouTube algorithm, which is a constant and uphill battle with YouTube. You know how they are. Hit the subscribe bell, or not the subscribe, but the notification bell. That way, if you're busy doing something, you're at work, you're at school, you're outside taking care of some things, some chores, when that notification bell note goes off, you'll know I've dropped another live stream, and you can come back and you can watch it at your own leisure. But other than that, I hope you guys have had a great time. I've had a great time spending with each and every one of you. Remember, like I always say at the end of my streams, folks, be safe. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out in public because we live in a crazy world. And, of course, if you get it on you, you might as well get it all over you. Much love, folks. Paul Sinopiatis, a.k.a. NGRU Storm, signing out. Take care. Much love.